So everybody confused on which one is the best pair. Is it the Sunset over Medellins or the Rio pair? We'll take a look at both of these today. Now before we get started, I need everybody to join the Fresh Crew. Now how you join the Fresh Crew? You click like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow us on social media. It's at Fresh Colorway on TikTok and Instagram. And like on my previous videos, I gotta give a shout out to my people over at KickSnap. Now I did have to pay resale for these pairs, and I went through KickSnap to pick my pair up. Now what KickSnap is a place that you can search for sneakers online, and you can pretty much search anywhere. You can search on StockX, GOAT, Foot Locker, Finish Line, even Neiman Marcus for those high-end shoes. And one of the dopest things about KickSnap is that they got that image recognition software. So all you gotta do is snap a picture of the shoe, or you can find it online, screenshot it, and they'll find the shoe for you and let you know how much it costs and where you can buy it from. You just browse it right now and save it for later. They have that option also. And most importantly, this app is free of charge. So all you gotta do is head over to your Apple store or your Android market and download KickSnap version 2 today. If you're looking to download it, it is the top link in the description section. So click that now so you can start buying your shoes today. Now these Jordan 3 Rios were released on May 22nd of 2024 for a retail price of $250 in men's sizing. Now we've been waiting for this shoe for about a year. I remember when the Sunset over Medellins released. This was about a year ago, and we just seen Balvin playing a pickup game. And some of these, like, the only difference was, you know, that was like a sample pair where the elephant print on the heel and the toe of the shoe was like a lighter gray. It didn't look as dark as this, but they was fire, and everybody was wondering, like, is them friends and family? Is we supposed to get a release? And then we got word around holiday season that these will actually be releasing as a general release in men's sizing. Now getting these shoes was pretty tough. Like, it was a pretty limited release when it came to online. Now online, they only had about, I think they said 15 or 20,000 pairs. Something crazy loaded of sneakers. So it was a tough time picking these up if you was trying to rely on Sneakers app. And then the Balvin website, they had some type of controversy where you had to spend $100 for a chance at, you know, exclusive access on the shoe. You had to buy merch, you know, things on the website. And I think the cheapest thing on the website came up to like $120 after tax and shipping and everything. So it was kind of crazy. And they did have some controversy after that when the drop happened, where they charged bots $25,000 to buy the shoe because they had like 2 password pages. It was a password to access the early access, and then another password to get like a discount code to make it to $250 that the shoe supposed to release at. So if you ran a bot and didn't know that second password, you was paying $25,000. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure a credit card would have stopped that. Like, I don't think you could just have a $25,000 transaction easily go through with no questions asked. Like, something gotta be pending, or, you know, ask for approval. Something gotta happen. Like, so I don't know, but I don't know what happened. You know, I don't run bots, so I don't have to worry about that. I had to pay the good old resale for my pair. Now currently on StockX for this pair, you can pick it up for about $454, and that's before any taxes or fees associated with buying from these resale sites. Now in my humble opinion, this is the time to pick it up. If you gotta go to a secondary market, this is the time to pick it up, because I think these prices will go up. Maybe about 40-50 bucks here in the next year or so. If we take a look at the OG pair, the Sunset over Medellins, these are going for around $500 in that men's size 12. Now I did pay a pretty penny for these too, because I know there was no way I was hitting on that Balvin website, and I don't even have no faith in Sneakers app. Like, I don't even try really that much on Sneakers app. You usually take the swift L when you put in your Sneakers app draw. Now a local tier 0 boutique in my area did do first come first serve for these Rios. I thought I was gonna be slick because it was storming real bad that day that they released. So I'm like, I'm gonna go about 30 minutes before opening and just see how, you know, how I fare. I should be, you know, maybe one of 15, 20 people in line. And if you're that close to the front, you're pretty much guaranteed a pair. But I went about 30 minutes before, and there's about 100 people in line. So I turned my butt right here back home and went to the resale sites and went ahead and picked up my pair. Now before we go any further, let's take a closer look at this shoe. This shoe has an all black leather upper, black elephant print wraps around a toe cap and the heel of the shoe, a black and multicolored midsole, a translucent orange outer sole, a rainbow colored back pull tab with a smiley face on one shoe and Nike Air on the other, with the gold Jumpman on the tongue. One of the dope things about this shoe is that they did give us these orange shoelaces. And I will be swapping mine out. Like, I definitely will go with the orange. It just gives the shoe more pop. And I got on my Bengals gear. You know, I'm gonna have to throw these on to go to one of the games this year. Cause you know, like the OTAs done started the voluntary ones, and them Bengals going back to the Super Bowl this year. Like, I'm marking it now. I'm claiming it now. Save this video to y'all archives. Cause come February, them Bengals gonna be back in the Super Bowl, and I'm gonna have on my J Balvin 3s, you know, stepping down to New Orleans in the Super Bowl. But the material on this shoe is very nice. Like, they went with that super tumble leather on the upper. It's very soft. Like, it just feels soft to the shoe, soft to the touch. You know, it's just a very nice shoe. The short hair suede on the elephant print. You really can't go wrong, man. J Balvin been doing this thing on these last 2 collaborations. The Sunset over Medellin's was crazy. These basically had the same quality leather. I'm not too sure if these came with extra laces or not. I know I just keep these OG lace. I like it like that, but this was a fire shoe, and I definitely get some wear out of mine. Like, as you can see, that translucent outer sole is a little dirty, because I go on foot with mine for sure. It's a fire shoe, and he ain't let us down with this new iteration. Now, if you never had a pair of Jordan 3s and this was your first time picking up these J Balvins, you was worried about the fit or the sizing, I would definitely recommend going true to size in your Jordan 3. Now, this shoe does have a premium leather upper, and that usually comes with like a softer type leather, and these will mold to your foot pretty easily. Like, I kind of loose lace mines a little bit, so I have no problem going my true to size 12, and I do have a wide flat foot, so you do want to take that in consideration when you're purchasing your pair. Now for the rating. If I had to rate this shoe between 1 and 10, with 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, this is about a 9.5 out of 10. It's about a 9.5. Only reason why it's not a 10 is because, like, it need probably like a little more flair to it. I don't know what it could be. Maybe it's putting a smiley face logo on the tongue. Maybe that would have made it a 10 out of 10 for me. But other than that, like, this is just about as good as a shoe gets. Like, it don't get too much better than this fire pair, in my humble opinion. Like, I'm gonna be wearing this a lot. This is definitely a candidate for sneaker of the year for me. I'm gonna give you a spoiler alert. This is probably gonna make my top 5. It is like a 99.9% chance that this makes the top 5 sneakers released in 2024. It might be sneaker of the year, but you gotta stay tuned to December to find out which is really gonna be the sneaker of the year. But before we get out of here, I gotta hear from the Fresh crew. Did y'all pick up these Air Jordan 3 J Balvins, the Rio pair? Did y'all get the Sunset over Medellin's last year? Drop it down in the comment section below. And I need you to join the Fresh crew. How you join the Fresh crew? You click like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow us on social media. It's at Fresh Colorway on TikTok and Instagram. It's your boy Moan signing out for Fresh Colorway, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.